Lee, obviously match day -1 ahead of our Europa Conference League game against FC Luzern. We're here in Scotland. Just talk us through the preparations ahead of this one and the decision to stay here and train here and the benefits of that for the players.
Yeah, well, I think given the fact that we had a game Sunday, the recovery was very, very important. You have got the option to go and train the match day -1 at the stadium you're going to play in. But often there's prying eyes on what you're going to do. So, tactically it enables us to work here. That was always going to be the case given the fact that we wasn't 100% sure on the actual available options to select from. So we made a decision to fly on the match day -1, not train, but train here and then obviously turn up for the game tomorrow.
It also allows you to have a greater mind, like you say, on the players that you could potentially take out there. 3 players, obviously, Ellie Yuan, Jake Doyle-Hayes,
Josh Campbell.
And Josh Campbell, obviously all unavailable against Motherwell. It gives you a bit more time to make decisions over those guys.
Yes, absolutely, and that was part of the reasoning for sure. We still at this moment, which is what we're on, nearly 12 o'clock, match day -1, that team selection is impossible to make. We're going to test a few players out today, see how they are, and probably on the plane I'll sit down with a notepad and make sure that we get every opportunity to give a really good performance here. We let ourselves down, we let everybody down Sunday. There was a lot of factors involved in that. But what we have tried to do is flip it to be really positive as well. We've got a 2-goal lead in this game. We've got 1,000 fans travelling. This is where we want to be, competing year in, year out. And it's a great game for us. It's a stretch game for us because they're a good side. But we've got ourselves in a great position. So, the balance between being honest with ourselves from the previous performance, but also being excited about the next one is naturally a fine dynamic.
Yeah, you said in the press that the first leg was a great marker in terms of performance and style and identity for the players. Obviously, with that 3-1 lead going out to Switzerland, does that change the way that you approach the game or the style that the fans might see?
Well, I think, if you think back foot, if you think defensive, it can be an issue. I think what we've got to think with the team is we defend as a team, we attack as a team. Simple as that. Obviously formation plays a part in this, opposition's formation plays a part in that, opposition's attitude. But what we do know is we've got real threats. Martin comes obviously naturally back in after having to protect him in the game against Motherwell. Brings a big threat. If Ellie's on the pitch, you see it's a different level of threat. So we do have threats in the building, and we need to use those because sometimes attack is obviously the best form of defence.
Absolutely. And just finally, you mentioned the fans, obviously almost 1,000 that we'll have with us. I'm sure the atmosphere from the FC Luzern fans will be a big one, but equally having our own backing and knowing the noise that they normally make on away games, I'm sure you're just focused on giving them something to shout about.
Yeah, we want to make an exciting journey, not just this game. And I think one of the big things when I came in was people wanted to experience new things, and part of that is the European football. So this is our opportunity to show ourselves off, if you like, as a club on the European stage. And our fans, the home example on Thursday night was absolutely amazing. It made a big difference as well and added to our performance. So our focus is them, when we're out there. It's going to be a big atmosphere, but we're used to playing in big atmospheres. We play in Scottish football that's very, very passionate. So this will be no different. And I'm really looking forward to it, and I think everybody else should be.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers.